Greetings everyone, welcome to this tutorial on how to use Google Slides in a completely refreshing way, especially towards the end of the school year when sometimes the proverbial PowerPoint slash slideshow kind of gets a little old and stale towards the end of the year. So what we're going to take a look at is we're looking at how Google Slides can be used in a choose your own adventure story. And when I was growing up, I loved choose your own adventure stories because it gave you some variety and some choice. And as a kid, it's kind of an empowering thing. So in this particular case, you can have students create their own stories, and this is a great way to do this. Now, if you have kids created that create their dialogue or their story already in Google Docs, super great. You can copy and paste a lot of that into your slides. It's just as easy just to have them create their narrative in here. So you can see I got a bunch of colors in here. I'm going to explain that in just a second. But what I've got is I've got this beginning of the story. We're going to kind of start out with it was a dark and stormy night, and kids hear noises at the door. They wonder if they should investigate. What should they do? Should they see for themselves, or should they wake up their parents? Well, I've got it hyperlinked to where when the student clicks on this, or whoever's reading the story clicks on this item, they can link, and I'm going to turn this off. They can go to slides in this presentation, and so they would go to the corresponding slide that they wanted to jump to, and they hit apply. If not, they go to the alternate route. So the nice thing is with this, it jumps right to the next screen, and kids can arrange it however they want. I've got this color coded so it kind of follows this pattern, so it's easier for me to understand that this button correlates with this part of the story. At the very end, I can go in, highlight all these slides, and change the background color back to white, and then change the colors back to whatever they want to do. So, or they can just leave the colors. Totally up to them, up to you as preference as the teacher. So you can see here I've got the two choices color coded. This goes to this part of the story, and then this goes to this part of the story. So hyperlinks are great and super easy to use within the story itself. I even have a back button, so I can go back to the beginning of the story, or back to the choice, so I can maybe choose the other option. You can also set this home button here, and let's go to link. And if I want to start all the way over to the very beginning, I just go to the very first slide. Hit apply. Great thing about this is I can copy this, and I can actually paste this. Oops, I gotta go to Control C on my keyboard, and I can apply this to every single page. And so, super easy to do. Now, that's one thing that the kids can do at the very end and get it all done with in one shot. So, with that, this is a super fun project, and it kind of ties in with if you haven't seen my other video, I'll put a link to it in the description or in the video somewhere in here, to where it's hyperlinking gives you the option to have like a kiosk type of setting to where anyone can walk up to a computer and navigate through the process themselves, so they can learn about something on their own. Just to give you an example of what I mean on this is if I was to go into Google Docs, I had my daughter create one when she was in 3rd grade, and let's go into my slides very briefly here. And when we go into Sea Lions, let's see, view only. There we go. So in this, when you clicked on adaptations, it jumped to, it jumps to that portion of this. Now this is a PowerPoint, not a Google Slides presentation, although you can do it in PowerPoint for Office 365, or if you're using Keynote, you can use that as well on the Apple iPad side, depending on what grade level you're at. So, and you can see in here, it's the same thing. This is a very informative type of thing, to where she had a monitor set up or an iPad set up, and instead of presenting to the rest of the kids got to, in the rest of her class, got to navigate through this themselves. So, well, that pretty much sums it up. If you like the content, please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any other further questions, go ahead and reach out to me, and I'd be happy to get back to you. So, thanks much, take care, and have a great day.